keep mixing those two up.
Vlogging? No, because it... Would you stop?
No, because it pinches my arm.
Oh, I forgot about that. At least you did it right. Max the other day leaned up and did it, and I was like, bud, don't do that. Oh, I feel like I pulled my hair too tight. Anyway.
Instant facelift. You always look surprised.
Isn't that when you take off your bra? According to Joni?
No, that's when you guys take off your bra.
Ugh.
I don't wear one of those, remember?
You gotta get gas today. Unless you would just want to do it in the morning.
No, I should probably do it today, because I don't know that I'll make it in the morning, because I'll be half asleep. So I might forget, get to work, and then not be able to get home.
That'll suck, because I won't come get you.
Well, I mean, we got good weather for a walk. I mean...
Watch, tomorrow's like icky.
Well, the rain came out of nowhere.
Oh, yesterday it was hella sunny and raining, and then I had to go downstairs and I was like, change or no change. Well, I guess I'm not gonna change because I don't want my car too wet. Because, did you know it's not known that in the hot weather, if all your windows are up, it could bust them out?
When it rains?
When it's hot? I don't think we quite get that hot. So I tend to crack the windows, and I tend, because like, even though, what is it? What do you think it's outside? Oh, it says it's 63. So I didn't even give you a chance to guess.
Sorry, the golden black truck was actually pretty nice.
So it feels nice, but in the car when we, oh, you didn't get in immediately. When I first got in, it was like stuffy. And so I like to have the sunroof open, or cracked, not open.
Right.
And then so I didn't want my car to get wet. Yeah, I was saying something to Joni about it. And I was like, yeah, I don't want my windows to bust out. Is that a myth? I thought it was real.
To be totally honest, I've never heard of it happening.
Really? I had heard of it.
Incoming call from Connor. Mobile, press reconnect phone button to answer.
Hello, Darth Vader.
Hey, what happened to the hot dogs?
They're in the bottom?
They're not in the bottom. Did you look behind the sodas? Someone moved them to there. Ask Xander.
I looked behind the cherry count. There's none.
Ask Xander. Okay. If not, I'll bring...
What a hot dog.
So, above the, like, if there's any left, because I only got if there's much up, how do I go up one nation to like middle?
Yeah, but Daddy ate a bunch yesterday.
I ate a bunch, huh?
Yeah, you ate like 6 million of them.
Well, I guess when I cut them up into pieces, it did look like I had a bunch.
I just hung up on him.
Okay.
He'll call back.
Can you give him a minute?
Anyway. I'd always heard if you leave all your windows up, it could bust out your windows.
Well, no, because the way the seals work and stuff like that, that allows for a minimal amount of flex and airflow.
Really don't want to turn on the air, but it's really windy.
As far as I know, there's only ever been one car that actually had a perfect seal. So if you dropped it into like a pool of water,
Yeah.
all cars will let in water and air. Except for one car, and it was like an old Volkswagen, like a bug.
Oh. Well, I would hope the duck.
Okay, that is an armored vehicle. That's a little different. And yes, I still think we need one of those for our Portland trips.
Yeah, no.
Come on, traffic's back. We just drive out there, just bloop, and then take off. I guess you should be eating, huh?
Yep. We have to go home, right?
Yes. Oh, wow. As you cracked it, you can smell it.
No, I can. You said it like a question, so I'm feeling like no.
No, you can't smell it?
I guess when Cody got home last night, she was like, you know, if, what did she say? Husband and wife, sir, what are we doing?
Speed up, slow down. Grab the wall. Oh, sorry.
If husbands and wives are fighting, you need to leave. I was like, she goes, and he goes, what are you talking about? If they're yelling, you shouldn't be there. And I was like, oh, I wasn't yelling. I guess maybe my words were a little too strong. I was like, no, I was probably just a stern voice. I was like, Cody had no idea we were fighting.
No, because we don't fight like they do.
No.
We don't fight like most people do.
No, we don't. Yeah, that's where that thought went. Oh, and I was like, no, Connor was playing some game Cody likes, so he was like nerding out on that. So I really don't think he was listening. And you know how like people listen, but they're trying not to listen, and so they'll stumble over their words. I was like, I could fight and still listen to other people's conversation, and he didn't stumble over a word. So he really wasn't listening to us argue.
Which honestly was very helpful in keeping Connor out of our conversation too. So it was kind of a 2-for-win.
So she asked when I made some comment, and she goes, you're not going to let it go anytime soon, are you? I was like, nope, because that's the one thing that'll piss me off. Lie about something I do or don't do, and then tell me I'm lazy. I felt for her. And so I keep just telling her, she goes, but I don't want to wait 8 years like you. And I was like, I don't think you'll have to wait 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I feel like yours should be like right out of the bag, you know, kind of situation.
Yeah.
Because I think they listed on hers that a stroke wasn't sufficient enough not to be able to work. And I was like, really? Oh, and then they said, and I'm trying to only put in things that you guys know because it is her privacy. Remind me to ask her if it's okay, because all I've said is stroke. And if you guys have been watching since last year, you knew she was in a coma. Acidosis. I don't remember which way it goes.
Ketoacidosis.
Is it? Okay. I always get it backwards, and I've heard nurses say it both ways. Both ways get you to the right direction of what it is. So everyone usually knows if they know about it. Like if you're talking to a nurse, they still know what you're talking about. Anyway, they said that wasn't a viable reason not to work either. And her diabetes is very unmanaged. Even though she's trying, it's still up and down. And I feel like she's even going down. I think she thinks she's just going up, but sometimes you can see where it differs. Anyway, that is way off the subject. So we got into a fight yesterday. I even ate the second burrito I got for free.
How would come over for free?
Because I only ordered one. And well, they already had 2 made, so she just gave me the second one. And I said, well, if it's made the way I want it, I'll take it. And I meant like, I'll pay for it. Take it. And no, she just said, no, just take it. She goes, my husband. And I was like, at that point, I was like, God, don't I know. You hadn't pissed me off at that point, though. Excuse me. So I went to go upstairs, and I'm tired of the bedroom being disgusting. Like, I was embarrassed. What was it? Ashley and I, we went shopping last Saturday. My room is disgusting. seen a little bit of it. God, I was really hurting my hand today.
Try shifting.
Oh, I could shift all day. And on my knee, on the other hand. Anyway, so there's blankets on the floor because it's warming up, so we've kicked them off or what have you. And then I swear the next night I needed 3 comforters on me. I was so cold. But then the next night, when I first laid down, it was hot. But then the fan hit me and I was like cold again. And then last night I was contemplating getting another one. It was chilly. But you can definitely walk down our stairs and feel the temperature difference. Like, it's drastic. I hate trash in my car. Yeah, you can tell by our cars, we live way different lives. Anyway, so, so at the top of the stairs, there's a pair of lime yellowy green tennis ball shoes. Then I find red and black ones, and then I find 2 more pair
Where'd you find the red and black ones?
in front of the black shelf buried.
I couldn't find them.
I don't know who had done it, but someone had put, so we have 2 TVs in our bedroom. The PlayStation 4's on one, my Nintendo is on the other. I have the smaller screen, which I still feel like I should get the bigger screen because I'm further away from the TV, and I swear the boys have it set up to where they're a foot from the TV. You included. Except for I haven't seen him play on the PlayStation 4 in a while. He laid across the bed one night before our last Portland trip, and he was playing the Nintendo.
And then we played on the Portland trip.
Yeah, we took it with us and plugged it into the hotel TV, which was nice because that gave us something to do. And I'm not a big TV watcher. Like, I'll watch a few things. Like, I'm finally caught up on The Act and Resident, I think. No, that one's the one I'm back on. Law and Order and stuff.
We need to go back to The Masked Singer.
Oh yeah, because we're way behind. Because those are all, I think, done, and we're not anywhere. I only got one spoiler, and it's because I follow Tori Spelling, and so I already knew who she was. The rest, I've guessed one correctly, and it was Margaret Cho. I just really felt like I knew who it was.
And then I got Machete.
Yeah, you got Machete. I agreed with you, but I got Ricky Lake.
Or no, we got Ricky Lake.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Machete. It was we didn't get that one.
No, I got him.
It was Tommy Chong. You got Tommy Chong. I thought it was Machete.
You looked at me like, yeah.
Danny Trejo. Or
Yeah. Anyway,
his last name.
So I go up to clean the room because there's, and we don't have small blankets. I think the one Grandma made is probably our smallest one. Our lap blankets are all downstairs because the front room's not any warmer than it is in my room, and sometimes heat doesn't all of a sudden rise because our room can be the coldest room in the whole house. So most of the ones downstairs are lap blankets. Most ones upstairs are like, I only buy kings unless it's like a huge money difference. And then I'll switch them out and get a smaller one, but typically, king is something the kids can grow with and you can really wrap up in it.
Yep.
So I have all of these big blankets, and there was a couple comforters, and they're all shoved in between, what's a foot, 3 feet between the TV, what is it? We have the 50-inch up there, or 50?
No, it's 50.
Because 55 is downstairs.
Right.
Oh, I hate the smell of dirt. Anyway, that's cheating. They came from a parking spot. Anyway, and so they're everywhere. There's guns. Oh, that's what it was. In front of my TV was the ball guns. Mm-hmm. And what was the other one? on the beanbag. Then it was covered with things. I got tripped up by that recently.
That's because the beanbag was supposed to be in front of the chair. The extra blankets were supposed to be on my side of the bed. Everything gets rearranged up there because of the kids.
Hey, I'm gonna get you. Okay, so I need a Hershey's peanut butter, coffee, the whole 9, whipped cream. And then, do you want your usual?
Chocolate peanut butter chai.
Chocolate peanut butter chai, blended, coffee, whip.
Okay. Also 32?
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm cleaning the room because, ouch. I'm irritated. Oh, I forgot my watch. I'm tired of being the only one to clean the room. I try to take care of it because sometimes he does the laundry, and I mean, just put it up.
Realistically, yes.
We know 7 for you.
Can I get another card?
Yeah.
I don't know where mine is.
What was that?
I don't know where mine is. Anyway, and so I was just tired of it. And then we've had the conversation about his shoes before.
I'd like to interject at this point.
For, God, I would say for years.
Okay. My interjection is, I understand it is both of our rooms. However, I also would like to point out the fact that the boys like to go up there, and when they're playing games,
I like this pen.
Yes, like to rearrange things, like to push stuff out of their way, like to push the chair around the room, like
my
to
God.
unfold things, like to push it around, like to rearrange and do all kinds of things. But then they like to leave and not help with it. So when I send them up there to help their mother,
Yeah,
eventually,
I need steak.
eventually they get to the point where she just says, "Get out of here, I don't want to deal with you." And they know if they wait long enough, she will get to that point.
They're not the only ones.
You're right, the girl does it too.
She's not the only one too.
No, because I genuinely want to help you. But I also want you to stand up for yourself when it comes to our children. You can't just let them walk away when they make the mess. Our oldest is 11.
Our oldest is not 11.
Our youngest is 11. I went backwards. You understand what I mean. And all of them are smart enough and understand.
We need hot dogs.
Oh, Connor. They all understand what they do. What happened? Did you have any reaction to the spray?
So now we need hot dogs.
Okay. Anyway, so when these kind of things do come up, I want the kids to be present in this cleanup because they do go upstairs, they do make a mess, and yes, I have no qualms about picking up my shoes. That isn't what sparked, if this is what sparked it, the mess was made prior to my shoes even being an issue. That may have been the straw that broke the camel's back,
Yes.
but there was a lot more going on than just my shoes. Aha.
Thank you.
Alright, you guys have a great one.
You too.
Wait, hold it. Back? You don't have it?
No, because I just lost my phone. The only thing I can think of would be the fuckboy spray.
That's what I said.
Anyway, so I was generally irritated. The shoes is what caused me to be irritated. And I told him the same thing I always tell him. I don't know why I snatched that. If I keep finding your shoes all over,
I'm gonna throw them away.
then I'm gonna throw them away.
See,
Then-
that I'm familiar with.
He got smart with me and then said, like, you clean up after yourself. That is what you said. That may be not what you meant, but that's what you said. And I was like, all right. So I took off the screen off our bathroom window and chucked shoes outside.
Well, not getting into the semantics of exactly what I said.
That is
That
what
may
you said.
have been how you took it.
That's how you said it. That's what pissed me off. Like, you clean up after yourself. Yes, I do.
You came down and said you pick up after everybody, including yourself.
No, I text that to you.
Have all picked up after each other. You do the majority of the work at the house. I will not argue that because there is no arguing there. That is a statement of fact. However, there have been messes that have been made by you that those of us that do live in the house, be it the kids, be it me, be it you, have had to pick up that you have made. So you're not the...
Did you lose your curl? Nope. Anyway, go ahead.
So you are not the only one that is picking up after everybody else. We have had to pick up after each other, and that has been a building thing. However, the kids do have that streak about them where they know if they push you hard enough, eventually you're going to do it. There are other days where Connor all of a sudden gets this real big helpful streak in him and all of a sudden wants to be useful.
I feel like it more ends up being a butt kissing thing because he wants something, and I swear that's with all of you. Like, that's when you guys want something, is when you'll help out.
If I want something, I'll just ask. I don't need to kiss your butt. I go to work to make money. You do stuff to make money. If we've got the money, we either get it or I ask to see if we have the extra.
You guys heard him. He said I make money. Now, when Cody's around, I don't make anything.
Cody and I have had that conversation. He knows that you make money.
Well, it irritates. Well, okay, so that irritates like you because you did it like 3 times, which I found really weird